Happy day, happy day. This morning, I want to talk about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand emotions in yourself and others, and your ability to use this awareness to manage your behavior in relationships. Emotional intelligence is a very important personal development skill, and this skill will help you be successful, right? It really, it's like 80% of your success. It's personal development, emotional, and to EQ. When I tell you, because you're constantly in interactions with people. So in order to be able to have successful relationships, businesses, partnerships, friendships, relationships, emotional intelligence. All right, so let me give you a little bit of more information about this. Okay, we have perceive. It's the way we perceive and express ourselves. We have self-perception and expression, interpersonal skills, stress management, decision making. Emotions drive all of this. Okay, wellness is a journey. Wholeness is a journey. You will always behave in a way that's consistent with the way you see yourself. Many people don't know how they see themselves until they are exposed to opposition. Many people don't know how they see themselves until they are exposed to opposition. Your response to a trial is a revelation of the way you see you. Self-regard, self-actualization, emotional self-awareness, the ability to recognize one's emotions. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions. What are you mad about? What are you sad about? What are you anxious about? What are you glad about? Awareness. You have to have awareness before you can improve anything. All right. You have to have awareness before you can improve anything. Reframing is all about the story you're telling yourself. Focus is the superpower of your success. Decisions are seeds that you sow today produce a harvest for tomorrow. The only way people change is by the renewing of the mind. Decisions are like cars. Where you go depends on who's behind the wheel. Emotions should ride, not drive. You cannot improve your decisions without improving your emotional intelligence. You cannot improve your decisions without improving your emotional intelligence. Before you ask what anyone else thinks, ask yourself. Before you ask anyone else what anyone else thinks, ask yourself. All right? Make sure your brain is behind the wheel, not just your heart. Okay? You can't help people and please them at the same time. Business is a delivery system for adding value. Don't let the rejection imprison you. Just because someone says no, you stop offering it to everybody because of one no. Self-awareness requires self-reflection. Life is lived comprehensively, not compartmentally. An unhealthy emotional life leads to dysfunctional relationships. That's why it's important, because an unhealthy emotional life leads to dysfunctional relationships. What are my tendencies or typical reactions? What are your tendencies or typical reactions? There won't be self-reflection if there's self-judgment. So don't judge yourself. Okay, don't beat yourself up. Just check in. And these are the different leadership. These are the different leadership styles. Okay, so we have passive, aggressive, and people pleasing and dismissive. When there's self-awareness, there can be self-management. What is something you can do to protect you from you? What are your tendencies? Kind versus nice. Realness versus authentic. You should always be kind. You don't always have to be nice. The opposite of nice is real. You should love people. We should love people we serve, not need their love to serve them. The heart follows the treasure. When a person invests, their heart will be in it. It's what you put in you, not on you, that determines your health. It's what you put in you, not on you, that determines your whether or not determines your how healthy, happy you are. You can live your best life when you become your best self. You can live your best life when you become your best self. When I tell you emotional intelligence is the reason why I can have interactions with people who are just really just nasty. Okay, there's some people, and I know that it's not them. It's their pain. It's their trigger. It's their what's the word? It's their flesh. Like, I know when people just, it ain't even them. The way that they're talking is like, and if I wasn't self-aware, if I didn't have the emotional intelligence, I would be constantly in argument with people. I'd be constantly trying to prove myself, constantly fighting back, constantly taking things personally. I don't. Emotional intelligence allowed me. It teaches me about myself. And when you learn about yourself, you're able to manage your emotions, right? And understand the emotions of others. That's the emotional intelligence. Understanding your emotions and the emotions of others. The average person is okay with average. Anyone serving people must be okay with not wanting them to go to the next level. We can't change people. We can only give them the information, the inspiration, and the environment to change. Okay? I'm allergic to average. I don't know about you, but I'm allergic to average. Stress management is not a matter of will. It's a matter of skill. Emotional intelligence affects our stress management. You can't manage it right if you see it wrong. Okay, you can't manage it right if you see it wrong. I'm going to stop right there because I think that's enough. I just wanted to skim over. I just wanted to just touch the surface of that. It is so important. When I tell you, when I started learning about this stuff, my entire life changed. Okay, emotional intelligence. There are some people that don't know what emotional intelligence is. You know, I have emotional intelligence, and it's not. That's not what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do, you would know how to manage your emotions, right? We have emotions. We have them. They're valid. But it's what you do, is how you respond to them. If you're constantly reacting, this is an area that you may need to invest in, right? There are books, there are courses, there's so many things out here that can teach you about emotional intelligence. It's your ability to manage your emotions and understand the emotions of others. And you can manage your emotions, all right? We can't change the circumstances, right? Your feelings drive okay, so you have emotions, right? Emotions. And then your feelings drive those emotions, right? When people they're mad for a reason. Something has happened. Something has happened. So now they're mad. We can't change what happened. We can change the way we look at it, right? It all starts with us. When I say emotional intelligence, game changer. Changed my entire life. The first step is awareness. And you have to have a growth mindset, because you got a fixed mindset. This right here is going to just hit the wall and just slide on down like slime, right? You see slime, you throw the slime on the wall, it just slides down. A growth mindset, you're able to listen to this, right? Gain a new perspective and do things differently. Be willing to learn, willing to change, willing to do something different. A fixed mindset, no, I've always done this way. This is the way I am. So you have to be open to change, because transformation is a renewing of the mind. You got yourself as far as you could by yourself, okay? New information requires new decisions. And like I said for the phrase of the day, information without implementation is a devastation. You have to do the work. You have to do the work. It's a must. If you want anything to change, it all starts with you. And emotional intelligence will help you improve your entire life. Your relationships, your business, you. That's how important it is. I love emotional intelligence. I love reading books. I love talking about it. I love the modules that the course that I'm in has. I constantly go back to them and listen to them. Sometimes you need that. You need that reminder. You need that refresher. Emotional intelligence, and make an investment in yourself. If you find yourself constantly in conflict and having hard time with relationships, emotional intelligence and relational intelligence and leadership intelligence and spiritual intelligence, all of those will improve your entire life. But let's just start with emotional intelligence, because that's how important it is. That's all I wanted to share this morning. I'm complete.